What is the matter? What's wrong? All right, so, okay, guys, I'm back. I won't be here long. I won't take up too much of y'all time today. I'm trying to pull up the discussion that I just had. Give me a second, and it should be in my history. So just bear with me for a second. I want to have a conversation real quick. So to the 16 people that came to my hangout earlier in thumbs down, let me ask you a question. Are you angry because we told you that you and your agents are going to get karma? Is that why you came and was petty enough to thumbs down the truth? Did we not say that we were going to come for you as well as your agents? I'm a little confused about why you people are such sore losers. Now, we've gotten quite a bit of thumbs up, but is there something wrong with me saying that women have the right to support their families and to not be harassed in the workplace? What's this? What was wrong with 16 of you today? Was there something wrong with me saying that? Was there something wrong with me speaking the truth? Were you upset about the fact that I exposed you? Hold on, I'm kind of multitasking right now, y'all, because now I'm upstairs. I was downstairs. You and everything that you've ever done, and everything that you're going to do today, and everything that you did yesterday and the day before that to stop women is going to fail. None of the weapons that you have formed against us will prosper. Are you upset because you thought that you were breaking somebody down? Or are you upset because it's obvious that your weapons are not prospering against us? I think that that's what it is. I didn't know that, not only were these people petty, but they're also sore losers. Or are you upset that we are conveying the message to you once again, to you and your agents, to the women that helped you come against us? You have a problem with that? Does that seem to be an issue for you today? Is it something that you're not quite grasping onto? Did you have an argument about that? Or are you debating this anymore? Because you said that people that didn't have money previously can't never have money. We remember when you said it. In fact, we debunked you back then, but you still haven't accepted it. Let me give you a little bit of advice before I get up out of here. You don't have to come to a place of acceptance with that, because listen, not only did you lose, but you're going to fail miserably. We will get the total pleasure of seeing any of you that is working against the businesses and the prosperity of the witches. We are coming for you. What is the problem with that? Hey, you know what would be very simple? For you to stop what the fuck you doing. Don't that make more sense? When I was raised with honor and dignity, though. And I was raised to not be a sore loser. I'm sorry, do I come to your channel and thumbs down? Do I have a group gathered up? See, I don't have a group of people gathered up on YouTube to attack you. See, we attack you where it counts. We're kicking your ass in the spirit realm. Is that a problem? I'm trying to figure this out. The constant temper tantrums when you come and look at my videos, it's astounding. Since you lack the ability to have an intelligent response, what you do is you come and thumbs down. Because you don't like the truth. Are you ready for the fireball? Because if you're not ready for this fireball, and you still running around here playing little games by thumbs and down, then you shouldn't have never started nothing with me. You started it, and I'm finishing it. Because I have seen some total ignorance, and we are not, as we stand here on the pulpit of our own, we are not standing in that anymore. What more do you need for me to say to you? Is there something that I need to say to you that might heal you in some kind of way? Because I don't think, just guessing, I don't think that coming to my lives and thumbsing it down is going to stop that fireball. Because, oh God, it's coming. You saw it this morning. Hamda said that they ready. You ready, Hamda? Hamda's ready. You ready for I know you are. We all ready for the fireworks, ain't we? Okay? Because, I don't think, I'm not mad about it, but it's still ridiculous. Who cares? Okay. Hey, listen, you know what? That's exactly what I'm doing, but I still, like, obviously, I want to take every ounce of power that y'all have. The reason why I don't like the dislikes is because y'all try to fuck with the algorithm of my channel. That's why I don't like the dislikes. So, do you respect other people's opinion and their right to choose their own lifestyle? So, why would you come and thumbs down? The people that were thumbs and down, perhaps they should walk away and stop looking at my channel. Prince of Presence, we all know that these people have no capability of having empathy, and that was something that was dug out of them, including their soul. So that's how you can tell that a person is soulless is when they lack empathy. I don't think y'all ready, actually, Hamda. I don't think you're ready for the fireball. Prince of Presence said they watch it down from that damn church. You know what? They at their own churches watching me and shit. Like instead of the church, actually having church, they're listening to Jamila. I get it, Prince of Presence. What's up, Leslie? Good morning. Why y'all mad at me for saving the throwaways and the castaways and the orphans and the people that y'all decided they was either too nappy head or dark skinned for you to fucking support? Why these men mad at me? Why you mad at me because I'm tearing you up and I sent you to hell with gasoline draws on? Look at them. Ooh, they so angry. They don't respect my candor. I don't think they respect my candor. Yeah, this is beautiful. Everything that I'm saying is beautiful. I am woman, hear me roar. Is there a problem with that? See, I don't think these people understand. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all something. See, this is kind of how I imagine myself in the spirit realm. We're going to share today, y'all. We're going to have some fun today. I swear to God, we're going to have some fun. Now, you know what? Actually, they do have black warrior princesses. Okay. I'm inspiring every one of them, including the white ones. Okay. I don't know why they act like what I'm so what does that mean? You said that Jamila means beautiful in Arabic. Yeah, it does mean beautiful. Everything that I'm doing is beautiful. Everything. It's a beautiful thing what I'm doing. You have a problem with it? You think that just because I'm beautiful or my name means beautiful that I'm not supposed to have a voice? You think that because I'm beautiful that means that I'm supposed to accept less? You think that for 1 second that what these people are doing is going to continue on? Okay, so then exactly what did you mean by that? That doesn't mean anything. That's just a name. That's a name that I was named. That is my government name. Okay, my name is Wildflower. I am a warrior goddess. I am the goddess of love and war. So when you are a goddess of love and war, you're going to know war, and this is war. What is the problem? You expect for us to sit back and watch you men fuck up? Or you expect for us to do something about it and fight for the rights of your children that you took away? Okay, that's fine, Hamda. I'm just trying to figure out how is it relative to the conversation, but it's all good. I am like a princess warrior type of woman. I'm not one of those type of women that lay down and take anything. So I don't understand what the problem is. Okay, I don't get it. Oh, this is cute, and she's Oriental. Okay, I'm like in action. I'm constantly kicking ass in the spirit realm. Right now, all of my enemies, I've got them in a chokehold. They can't stand it. Well, then stop doing what you're doing. No, I'm not. Okay, well then, okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay. You came into a lion's den, so that's why the energies are a little high right now, and because right now we're at war. It's okay. I don't know what did you men think that we were gonna lay down and fold? Y'all want us to be beautiful, y'all want us to be sexy, y'all want us to be happy. Then you treat us like that. As long as you are trying to violate our mind, body, and spirit, we are going to raise our swords to you. How is that not sexy? I think that's the sexiest woman alive. Because after all, I'm not supposed to submit to all men. I found that there's been men in social media that can't let go because they think I should submit to them and submit to you for what? You are beneath me. So I don't understand what the problem is with me saying that. Does it have something to do with my race, my age? I doubt it very seriously. I think that any race of woman, I think that any age of a woman, no matter what race or age that you are, I think you have the right to say that. Thank you, my sister. We got Leslie Abram. God bless you, sister. We got Shamika. Good morning to you. Exactly. And yeah, we did come for the men because that's who Spirit said we need to come for today, for the Father. You got a problem? We're going to do what we have to do regardless. You know what, y'all? I'm trying to find the perfect picture of a goddess. You know how you find the perfect picture of a beautiful goddess is by searching Hecate for some reason, but I always imagine myself as different people in the spirit realm. I will tear your ass up in every way. You know why? Because I'm righteous. And I'm not scared of any of you men and the stuff that y'all do. I don't need for you to tell me that I'm beautiful. I don't need for you to tell me what I look like. Trust me, I have my own opinion. Now, I do accept all compliments. Okay, I have been battling with men for quite some time in every lifetime, so has every other woman. So, why do y'all expect for us to be weak? For you, for every man, we just supposed to bow down and take it up the pie hole from every man? In what universe? In where? Where at? And you tell us to be humble and you tell us not to use our power. I'm really and you know what? I want to say this to all men. Why do you think that women are not going to survive? Why do you hold on to this hope and continue to make strides towards that? For what? Because, oh, you know what? I know why. Because the less that you are, the less that you're going to, the less that you expect of them. So we have these shiftless, no bag having, no plan having, no money having men that are doing this and literally telling us, what are we supposed to live off of? Love? This is hilarious. This is hey, listen. But you know what? My man is not afraid of me. Hamda said something very important. And so my man would have no reason, the man that I'm involved with, whoever I choose to have in my life, he would have no reason to have a problem with me standing up to other men, would he? In fact, he wants me to go out into the world with either my gat or my spear in my hand, right? So the men that are afraid, why are those men afraid? Because they're up to no good. So I submit to my man. I submit to whoever I want. I'm not going to be forced to submit to a bunch of strangers in social media. This is ridiculous. And I'm for damn sure not going to submit to a man that I am divorced from or never married. So I don't understand what the problem is and why there's always all this visceral for me. Because to these low-lifed men, degrading a woman is their only source of pride because they have none, actually. Maybe perhaps when you're thumbsing down somebody's videos, you are accepting the agony of defeat. Because here lately, I ain't been giving y'all nothing. Not a thumbs down or anything. I only actually listen to videos that I thumbs up. We keep throwing fireballs at you, pachoon, pachoon. We keep throwing these fireballs at you and you keep trying. This is crazy. It's time to put down your weapons and submit. All of you men in social media that are doing and saying what you're doing, give it up, because we're going to make a goddamn blood vessel pop in your head. Because we ain't stopping, and trust me, we got more energy than you. Yeah, some strange man you ain't even met wants you to submit to them in social media because people that meet them in real life smell their breath and run in the other goddamn direction. Y'all know I always stay with the jokes. In fact, let me play my song real quick, y'all. We just gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have fun with our enemies. Demon of Poverty came over here and wreaked havoc, bought a bunch of roaches with that's sad. Wheezy baby. I'm going to a music break. Fireman coming. I love it. I wish I was his daughter. If I was his daughter, I would be the happiest woman in the world. I would love to be. Hey, Lil Wayne is the best father in the world. He's a good dad. He's a black man that made it, has a lot of money. He even announced, he said, my daughter is rich. He didn't deny his child or nothing. Very good father. Shout out to Lil Wayne. That's why you get play on my channel. Lil Wayne reminds me of like the money demon, don't he? He reminds you of Klondike kinda, and he's gonna destroy the demon of poverty.
cash, she fast, and I don't even need a GPS. I'm past that, I'm passing them out now, and you can't have that. Got my chain, you can't sell that. Couple colors you can't match that. Gotta be abstract. You catch my girl legs open, better smash that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. I see she wearing the jeans, that's your butt crack. My girls can wear that. Why? That's for my stash shit. I put my Mac down.
That's where you lack at.
She need a candle lit, and I'm gonna wax that. I recorded the flame. She remember the name. This easy baby, she remember the same.
Hey, y'all, I'm about to act real bad. I'm just a badass.
I'm the fireman. I'm a fireman. Fireman. I got the fire. I'm high. I got the fire coming down. You can spark it up and I'm with you. You can spark it up and I'm with you. Fresh on campus is the Birdman children. Money too long, teachers put away rulers. Cartoon, not a cartoon. No shirt, tattoos, and some more wounds. I'm hot to the car cool. She wet, that's a carpool.
Oh God, this is perfect. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, lights right, but I got a sharp fuse. Don't snooze. Been handling the game so long, my thumb's bruised. Your new girlfriend is old news. You ain't got enough green and she's so blue.
Fireman coming. Oh my goodness, y'all, I love it.
Well, really not really. So heavy in the truck, make the car pop a billy. Oh, pussy baby, you call me young baby. More money 360, you only want baby. Every game too lazy, still sleeping on me. But I'm about to take them, yeah. I'm about to take them to New Orleans and take them. Down here, take a walk for safety.
Alright, so first of all, y'all. First of all, okay, we'll turn that off. First of all, I'm a badass. I'm bad as hell, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People be running around here hating on me, but in reality, they wish they could have me because they know that the person that does have me, I'm very submissive. But when it comes to these Negroes, not only can I talk them, but I can do magic on them under the goddamn table. I will destroy you. I will rip your soul apart. So a lot of people will come at me, look, this ain't a beauty pageant. We out on the YouTube streets swimming in the water. We in the big blue sea. We in the big blue sea right now. And it's either sink or swim. And God damn it, I'm going to swim. So if I got to come out here and fight about something, I'm going to do it. And you're not going to take anything from me. You're not going to hate on me. You're not going to low rate me. And I'm going to fight you to the bitter end for what's mine. Thank you, Prince of Presence. And that's all it is to it. What else do you want me to do? What you want to sit up here and tell me that you wasn't prepared for this backlash? Like, come on now, shit. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Okay, that's kind of making me dizzy. I ain't ate breakfast yet, y'all. I ain't ate breakfast yet. No, seriously, like.
Hey girls, big boys, superstar DJs. Here we go! Now somebody, everybody, scream!
That's right. Anybody, everybody. Hey, y'all. I used to know how to beatbox, y'all.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Well, DJ spinning on the wheels of steel like it ain't no thing because he is.
When are they gonna say the roof is on fire? You know what? Are they ever gonna say the roof is on fire? We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. When they gonna say that? Are they ever gonna say it? I haven't heard this song in a while. You know, the only thing we remember really is the chorus. The roof is on fire. Are they ever gonna say it? At one point, where's the timestamp at that they say it in this song? We ain't got time for all that. We do like the 2 Live Crew though. They was. No, that's not it either. Let's just say it. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Oh, we burning down their whole house of destruction. That's why they got mad about that candle that I lit earlier. They was real angry about this candle. They get really mad about stuff like that. They don't like that. They really don't. And you know what they'll do? They'll go and they'll say, "You're ugly." And it's like, that's so weak. Then we come back and laugh at them and say, weak response from a weak person. I mean, literally. And they get mad at it. And they like, I don't want the smoke. You wanted the smoke, and now you're going to have the fire. They didn't like it. They did not like it. Let me show y'all. I have videos that get thumbs down. Look at all this fire. I love the element of fire, y'all. I love it. I love it. Just fire. You know, that's what I meditate a lot to fire. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all the interworkings. They don't like it. They don't like it when I get real animated, but I have to. It's my job. How am I going to inspire? But they be like, I just don't want you to do stuff like that because it's just so unladylike. Ain't no woman ever made no changes acting like a lady all the time. Sometimes you got to go to war, ladies. Don't be sitting up there. Y'all be trying to be cute. Y'all be sitting up there trying to be cute. How you gonna be cute during war? What the hell? I went to the wrong video. Oops. I went to the total wrong video. It was this one. Hold on, y'all. Let's look at the ratings. A simple 3-minute candle video. 3 thumbs down. Now, why would this video get a thumbs down? You know why? Because they're scared. They see a black candle. They see a huge flame. They see the triple goddess behind it. They see that I'm they're like, God damn it, we were supposed to be draining her. Now they're going to die. They're just going to bleed all over YouTube streets all night. And it's like, but why? Why don't you just, y'all remember that old lady in that one movie? Oh my God, the movie with, it's called The Professional. Y'all remember that old lady? I'm just all like shits and giggles today. They like, God damn it, I did the most powerful magic. Y'all remember this old lady? I wonder if they got like a gif of her. It's hold on. It's called the movie is called The Professional. Let me put in movie so because it's kind of confusing the Google. That lady that came out with a hump in her back. Why don't you leave those nice people alone? He was like, ma'am, go back in your apartment. She was like, no, leave that family alone. And he was a really ruthless gangster, so he shot like the window behind her as she went back in her apartment. Oh my goodness. I can't seem to find a picture, but that movie was really good. It's called The Professional. Was crazy. Hold the hell up though. The girl from the movie. Oh my God, what happened to her? Hold on, I gotta look and see if what the hell? Am I still sharing screen? Is that her? What the fuck did Holly Weird do to her? Are y'all seeing this little girl? This the little girl, Natalie Portman. That's not Natalie Portman. Hold up. I'm about to search for her. That's not her. I refuse to believe that's Natalie Portman. Hold on. Let's look it up. I was about to say, look, see, Natalie Portman is still beautiful as ever. Yes, she is gorgeous. And she actually is grown into quite a nice looking young lady, you know. Why they do that though? Why they somebody must not like Natalie Portman. Did y'all see that shit? It was the demon of poverty and patriarchy, and then their demon slut. Trust me. It was the demon of poverty, demon of patriarchy. Exactly. Yeah, this is Natalie Portman right here. Okay, that's her out and about, look like a normal woman. You know, ain't nobody got to look like this all the time. If you walk around looking like you have makeup on all the time, you know your skin don't have time to breathe. You know, look like she has a baby. She has a child now. Oh, so sweet. So anyway, yeah, she was in that movie. It's a very good movie. And that lady came out. She was like, why? And so that's what the old lady, like the old crone Hecate, she like, why don't you just leave these nice people alone, you know? But yeah, you gotta be a warrior, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be a female warrior. You just can't hide behind a man. You gotta be out like I'm out in battle. I'm in the trenches, okay? So stop it. And that's okay though, because you know what I'm saying? We're gonna all make it to the promised land. But I got to uplift my sisters because you know they've been down and out and distraught. And it ain't right. It ain't right what y'all doing. A man's energy should be there to uplift women. If you don't like the woman, if you have something against her, don't harass her, don't bother her. Quit trying to exploit her. That's exactly what a lot of these people are doing. A lot of people could say that I'm exploiting magic, but I'm exploiting my own magic. So I'm using my own energy. So if I want to exploit myself, you know, and it's going to get worse because I'm going to get even sexier as we draw close to October. That's when the moon goddess really comes out. I'll just be glowing during that time. So I don't know what these people going to do with their lives. I really don't. It's going to be a sad experience for them. Because guess what I am getting this year, guys? And Spirit wants me to do it. I did it for Easter. And damn it, I'm doing it for October. I will have a fall tree. Do y'all understand me? I am going to have a Halloween tree. Everybody's going to start doing a Halloween tree. Everybody. Okay? So we're celebrating this year. We're not like, first of all, people that are down and out and, want to bother people because you're down and out. Like I said, I have a homeless woman that's hating on me. What I will say is that I'm very grateful to my spirits for the things that they have done for me and the blessings that they have bestowed upon my family. I'm happy to have a shower, hot water, stove. I'm so grateful. I don't need to be humble to anybody but my spirits. Why do these people do this? And then and they come out in social media looking, well, my humble energy and my loyalty only goes to the people in my life, or either my lovers or my friends. Why are these people on a daily basis thinking that as a man, just because they're a man and you're a woman, they can talk to you any kind of way and disrespect you? Now tell me, how is that at all fair? It's not. But guys, I'm telling you, that's why we work with Lilith a lot and Lucifer. Because we have to have independence and freedom from that. And these people, exactly, toxic masculinity is at an all-time high right now. So we've got to have somebody representing, and that's, so I'm not saying kill all men. Hell no. I love men. The ones that I love, the ones that I don't give a damn about, and the ones that are creating a toxic, environment around me or trying to cloak me with some kind of toxicity, I'm gonna grab my damn sword and I'm gonna rip your ass in two. Okay, and you're gonna stop. Exactly, freedom from that judgment. Exactly. And see, some men, and they are very, very confident while doing it, sitting up there judging you. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, hold on. You the last person that needs to be trying to judge somebody. The last person. I'm just keeping it all the way real with y'all. And that fairness is what we walk in. We have faith in it. And those energies have to be cultivated via witchcraft. Why do you think it's been so unfair for so long, and why so many women have been negatively impacted by the men in their lives? And we're not going to be in denial about that, because our mothers and our grandmothers were negatively affected. And at some point, they've been negatively affected, but they needed to have somebody to say to them to pick them up. So I do the job of the angels. I do the job of Gabriel. Especially when you grew up in an environment where you were not loved and you were not embraced, and nobody really wanted to take care of you. Nobody really wanted to take good care of you. Nobody had your best interests at heart. So my people are the ones that got you through that. And that's why we're standing up here right now in all of our glory, claiming and proclaiming our power. And there is nothing wrong with that. Why should that hurt them? Because they need somebody that they thought was weaker than them to kick on. And that makes you a coward as a man, not a man. Okay? That makes you a coward. And we have to have a powerful voice, and I always have to be that powerful voice. Does it mean that I'm devoid of love in my life because I stand on that? Because my man should be standing on that too, because that's stupid. That's ignorant. It's creating a void in society that nobody can fill. We got goddamn screaming banshees. We got screaming banshees coming out of the sky. We got earthquakes, volcanoes, sinkholes, buildings collapsing, extreme weather, murders, sacrifices. So we're not going to sit up here and say that we can save everybody, because we can't. But we have to put that spirit of righteousness in women so that they can stand up and fight for their children, so that we don't have another generation. And as women, we definitely have to lead by example, because a lot of these people have decided to create things, and when they couldn't handle taking care of it, they decided, well, I'm going to destroy you. So a lot of these cowards decided that they were going to destroy what they created because they couldn't handle it. And so when you was praying at night, Spirit heard you. When I was praying at night, I can feel it too, Prince of Presence. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's rising up in my chest. I can feel it. It feels good. We don't have to no longer look at that struggle anymore. They're done. They've been done. They've been lying to y'all, telling you that they ain't done, but they've been done. They was finished before they started. That's ridiculous. And you know what? These children, even the ones that are not being born, the ones that are in the ether that want to be born, what do you think they doing? See, they don't have nowhere to turn. Everybody and everything is working against them. We're going to see if they want any more of this Prince of Presence. I'm sure they do, because this is the only leg that they have to stand on. I mean, their $500 budget per month of their income that they spend towards their living expenses, or $200, is banking on what they're doing. I personally don't understand why somebody would put in work to have less, but that's their logic. Okay. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because my spirits will take the little that you have, because it's been too much. It's been too much. It's definitely been one, but we still have problems though, because we have so many women that are still being negatively affected by this, and they have to hear our voices. Because we got women that are coming up that are going to be raising these babies, and they have to be strong. They have to have some sense of self. So I'm not just a witch, I'm an educator, and it's necessary. Okay, y'all say that a woman, the only thing she should want is a good husband that's going to protect her. Okay, fine. Until she finds that, or if she finds that, she still has to be able to support herself. And that's the end of the story. There's no more debate. So knowing that, why would you hate on that? Because you're an evil son of a bitch. And we got something for you. And the things that you're doing is wrong, and you shouldn't be doing it. And we're going to handle you. So that's why this is called a Kickstarter. What you going to do? The response is usually some kind of weak, contrived. They not going to have a stronger response. They never do. I think the strongest response that they could do would be to relent, but they've been relentless on their path of spitting in the great mother's womb. That's all you're doing when you're attacking a woman. You spitting in the great mother's womb, and she's very powerful. Anybody that can bleed once a month, copious amounts of blood, and can give birth to a 10-pound person, what you think you dealing with right there? What you think you dealing with when you dealing with the divine mother? Her body and her mind and her spirit was able to withstand so much pain She was able to win. And you know what? Even the ones of us that have been beaten and starved, there's still a beauty about all of us because we have weathered the storm. And they want to say, "Oh well, you know, especially." And see, this brings up the divine goddess, the highly regarded Fulan Devai, who was sold by her father for a cow. For a cow. They banned that movie everywhere. You can't find it unless you already have a copy of it. You can't find that movie nowhere on the internet. They have combed the internet of that woman's plight. They have other movies because the first movie, the movie that they made about her, depicted men in the light and they were ashamed. So they took that movie down because it was too real. It showed the reality that a lot of women have had to face, being sold to her husband at the age of 11 for a cow and then being raped by an older man against her will. Running away from this prisoner, this prison system created for her, finding real love. She found real love. They killed him, of course. They killed her. The person that she fell in love with, he was in a gang anyway, and so they killed him. But the revenge that she got, that movie was too empowering for women. They didn't want that movie up because she lined all of them up and shot all of them execution style. All those men in that village that raped her repeatedly. When she was released from prison, she was made president of India, but she was assassinated. So this was just not even 20 years ago. So that story within itself of that very powerful and beautiful goddess, even at her lowest point, she was still beautiful. And over in India, she was considered to be redder in complexion, so she wasn't very fair skinned. She was a darker skinned Indian woman. Okay. She was a darker skinned Indian woman, and she was considered to be low class because of her dark skin. And she was about my complexion, but there she was considered to be, low class. And then, of course, since her father was poor, then that's how they regarded her. So, that whole sins of the father, they're still making advancement and strides in India. In fact, the woman, I was looking at some videos from India, and oh my goodness, of these Indian women, these very strong, powerful Indian women just slapping the hell out of these Indian men and them submitting. So if y'all ever saw that movie, it was actually a beautiful love story. It's called Bandit Queen. The only person that I know that has a copy of that movie is my uncle, and I don't speak to him, and I doubt if he's going to send me a copy of that movie, but it's a very good movie, very sweet love story, because there was a part in the movie where her and her boyfriend, who's a gang member, they was in a hotel, and she started having a flashback of being raped, and she just started slapping the shit out of him, and he just took it because he knew what the fuck she had been through. That's a man for real, and that's, you supposed to love a woman like that because it ain't her fault. It ain't her fault that people violated her and took advantage of her. Yeah, you gotta be, yeah, exactly. And they worship the lighter skin as well. But everybody doesn't, but it seems that there's always been that plight. And so I think that it really depends on what is in your mind. But I mean, it made sense for her to leave her husband, and everybody in the village treated her like crap. So her husband was like her slave master. You know what I'm saying? It was really a very deep movie. I would love to get a copy of that movie. I would send my uncle some money if he sent me a copy, because I'm sure he wouldn't do it for free. You know, he's one of those emotional males. So, I'm one of those people that take care of business and I deal with the emotional aspect later. But they say that women are the ones that are illogical. But as a woman, the only thing that matters to me is making sure that I am providing for myself and my children and my family and living my life, not just being a provider, but there's more things in life than being a provider. It's called having fun and laughing and playing and fucking and eating and drinking and just living life. So that's how they want to kick you. They want to kick you and say, do the dishes, clean up. Well, honey, you know what? For me personally, I feel that at some point men are going to have to accept that they're going to have to start earning enough money if they don't want to have a woman like that. Perhaps either you should keep up with the housework, or maybe you should hire somebody to come by about 3 times a week. If you a woman and you doing the job of 2 people and you can afford it, hell, go ahead and pay somebody. You're creating a job for somebody. Just make sure that you put your jewelry up, because and seriously. So, all of these problems and these issues that get created, there's always a solution, but they want to try to pull teeth. It's like pulling teeth to get them to find the most simplest solution, so they create the struggle. And really, what spirit wants is for us to not have that struggle, stress, and strain in our lives. That's what they want. And people that cause struggle, if you causing any kind of struggle to anybody, you are let me just say, it's, to be honest with you, don't kill the messenger. I wish I would go and create some kind of struggle. I got enemies that I could create struggle for them right now, but I won't do it. That we ain't even in that energy. I could be calling up to folks' jobs. I could put people in jail, totally screw up their life. But I won't do it, because why would I do that? That would be a waste of my time. I would be creating a war on top of another war that I actually already won. And you know what? Not just take care of business, Prince of Presence, but also get my proper rest and relaxation. My spirits told me, they promised me, they said, we promising you a vacation. I have been working nonstop for the past 30 years. Since I was old enough to work, they've been working me like a runaway slave, y'all. Spirits is ready for me to get that pampering that I deserve. You know, they ready for that, and they promised that to me. And a lot of you men that just want to beat us like slaves and work us, work, slave. Like y'all know that movie with Diana Ross, The Wiz. Remember the big old fat evil witch? She was like, slave, work, work. Well, she had them people working day and night. That's what Michael Jackson said. You got me working day and night. That's why I don't think Mike is dead, man. I believe Michael Jackson is alive and well, enjoying his vacation. I think he is enjoying his vacation, man, for real. He will live forever in our hearts and souls. Okay, for real, for real. You're very welcome, and I come through the fire. I do, man. We're going to play another fire-related song. So this is one of my favorite artists right here, you guys. Y'all know that I love music. Y'all know I love music. Y'all know I'm a music baby. You know, my father played the guitar. He hasn't played the guitar for me ever. He played it for my mother, but he played the guitar. So I grew up around music. Okay. Hello.
In your eyes and I can see love so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone. You tell me you're gonna play it smart. You're through before the sun, but I think that we've only just begun. If it's this good, there's no letting go. I want you so ready to go. From the fire, to the limit, to the wall. Wanna take you with you. I'm glad you risk it all. From the fire, to the
You know what? I'm going to decode this song for y'all when I'm done. Oh. I gotta sage my upstairs, y'all. Something's here. Touch me, something in me new.
I'm not ready to kiss that green goodbye. When it's this sweet, there's no say no. I need you so I'm ready to go. Running into the wall. Wanna take you with you. I'm glad you live it all. Through the fire, through every battle I've played. All the times I've loved you, I love you all the way. Right down to the wall.
Sing it, Shaka. She be getting it, I'm telling you. Oh shit. Sorry, Prince of Presents. God dang it. Hold on. Did y'all see what just happened? Prince of Presents, I had to unhide you. I meant to block this shadow person. Girl, this is Shaka Khan, girl. I accidentally blocked Prince of Presents. That's funny. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm about to get out of here soon. But it's funny. Let me just point this out real quick that hit dogs always holler. What y'all up to? Why they come up in here hating and talking crazy to people though? Like what's the problem? Could it be that you're a hit dog? You a hit dog, ain't you? It's just not going well for you. It's you ain't got nothing going on, do you? So anyway, yeah, Prince of Presence, thank you. That is a song by Shaka Khan. And so I was gonna ask you guys who, what, and who is she talking about? Is she talking about love or is she talking about money or success? Who is she talking about? What is she talking about in that song? It's considered a love song, but it's actually one of those powerful songs that is related to Venus because she's talking about both. Okay. That and, also self love. That's a self hating person. Yeah, came into the chat room. They couldn't handle that song because they hate themselves and they hate their lives so much. You just told on yourself. Did y'all see that? It's so weird. Like, how can you do this publicly? You see this? They do it out in the open, and for some reason, they think that we don't understand it. You just exposed yourself. I mean, you literally just walked into the lioness's den, pulled your pants down, and bent over and asked for an ass whooping. That's all they did. That's literally, again, more hit dogs hollering. And here's what I don't understand. Why don't these people go and create their own channels to go and proclaim their fineness? Okay, good. Go and be great, honey. But the problem is that you can't do that because you know that what you're speaking is actually probably not reality. That's why you have to come over to my channel. You can't create your own channel to go and be great on and do what I do. And so you come in chat rooms, and what difference does it make over here? God, this guy is angry, boy. He is pulling his panties down, up and down. Good Lord. You can't even have a damn live stream and celebrate your victory without these people flailing around the internet. Do you realize how silly you look? What mafia do you have, sweetie? You don't have a mafia. Nobody can see you, honey. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Look at y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God. This is a hit dog hollering. Sweetie, you have nothing going on over there, do you? The butt hurt is real, isn't it? I'm sorry, honey. Or were you upset about something? Is it something that you wanted to say in the chat room? Because we're all trying to figure out, like, first of all, coming in people's chat rooms saying random stuff that doesn't make sense to anybody normal, people that know the truth. It's kind of bizarre. So we already know you're not on our wavelength because you're broke and you're destitute and you can't, you have nothing going on. Your phone ain't ringing. You know, you trying to make it seem like you got stuff going on, which you don't. So what's the problem here? Does there seem to be an issue? Because I'm not going to keep blocking your troll accounts back to back. I think the problem here is that you don't have anything going on. That's why you're angry and you're upset today, isn't it? Then also you don't have an intelligent response, so you go off into la la land. What can you please explain to all of us, because I haven't blocked you, troll, the discussion that we've been having this morning? What does that have to do with two broke, dusty, angry people? Why would explain to us why anybody over here would care about two dusty, angry, butthurt people that stalk chat rooms? That's what we want you to explain right now, because we're having a hard time understanding, is this your source of self-esteem? Because to me what it looks like is that it looks like you fell apart in the chat room. You just couldn't stand it anymore. It's too much for you, isn't it? Okay, so now that we know that we're driving them crazy, and that we have power over them, let's play some more music, y'all. Let's play some more music to make them angry and spaz out in the chat room, because they what it was that they had a seizure in the chat. That was a seizure. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is perfect. Lisa Fisher. Let's sweat to the oldies, y'all. I used to love this song. Oh my goddess. It's painful. So painful for them, y'all. Yes. Hey, you can do some two-stepping or either some really intense slow dancing to this song. Okay, yes. Yeah, she has a beautiful voice. Excuse me, y'all. What time is it? Up, it's 11:30. I gotta order, y'all. I gotta get me some food up in here. I'm about to order me some food. I'm over here getting stuff ready. So like I gotta, but it's smoky over here. It keep making me hot. I'm happy that y'all are. I'm happy that y'all are enjoying the music. I wish I could stay much, much longer. I got time for a few more songs because, of course, after we have church, we got to have some music, right? Let me talk for a minute. Can't no weak woman whose children got beat up by her men can ever compete with me. So that name don't have no power over here. It don't even have power where it originates. So people come in here, they think they're using powerful words. Well, my name is Jamila. Okay. And then also I have other names. I have many names and many hats, and many talents. So again, there's some people they don't like for you to have your own shine. These are people that don't have shine of their own. They can't stand to see you strong and in your strength. And then for some reason, there's this really, God, this guy has a yuck mouth too, y'all. I know he's watching and listening because he's already showed himself in the chat because he doesn't have a life. But he thinks that he's using her against me or something. It's absolutely pathetic. I swear to God, it's, I'll be asking Spirit, I'll be like, just put this dude out of his misery. I meditate to it every day. I'll be like, please, somebody just kill it with fire. I swear to he had like literally, he don't know it's a literal fireball coming for him. Cause I'm like, just the like his thought process don't affect me, but just to think that somebody would be that brave to think that you that stupid or weak, and so he's been riding on it, but his train is over. He never had one. He was like, gravy train coming. I've got something I can use over somebody. Well, nobody's ever been able to use that person over my head. I don't get it. But he gonna still try. He gonna still try the little engine that could. It's ridiculous. So that's why I was gonna blacklist all these people, but it's kind of like, I'm sorry, like, that to me, in my opinion, is somebody that's very weak and weak-minded, and I stand on my own. I stand on my own, and as far as y'all concerned, I'm single. I'm not out here to, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I'm able to be strong by myself, what do you think? Like, I'm not codependent. Like, I've been single for years and have always had my own house to live in. I've always had my own. I don't have to have a husband to have a house and to have good things, nice things in my life. So we have codependents that, and I've never seen a man compete with a woman. That shit is weird, Prince of Presence. That's why I don't even argue with this dude. I really don't. Like, I swear to God, he's already been destroyed. So I don't have to, but it is a spirit that we're at war with. But he always answers when I talk about my own life because he has a fantasy that he's the father of my child and that he's my daddy. And it's absolutely ridiculous because I've never given this person any reason at all to think that it's kind of weird. So that's why he always shows up thinking that he's doing something. And it's the weirdest thing. And you know why? It's because he has no power in his real life. So he has to create a fantasy online using borrowed internet apps on his phone. He's not hardwired. He don't have fiber optic. It's nothing updated at all. So it just kind of, for me, like, the way I see it is that if you are an effeminate man and you're competing with Jamila, I'm sorry, you're going to have to pick a damn struggle, baby. Because let me tell you something. That has got to be the most pathetic thing that I've ever seen. Like, and will literally run around here in a delusion that he's any competition. It's actually quite funny to watch, though. That's when you know that jive turkey ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know when they be jive turkey, shucking and jiving. That's what my grandma used to call it, when they shuck and jive. That's all that dude does is shuck and jive, and he mad because I got bricks and fireplaces and shit, and sunrooms and goddamn trees, a tree-lined house with my name on it. He's mad about that, and he ain't got a jack squid shit. Now, y'all know that's the damn truth and the whole truth. I don't even know why people even get it twisted. That's why I said that, I really don't try to insult certain people, but we all know who puts the battery up those folks' back, because there genuinely is people, females, that go around and, you know what I'm saying, do the stuff that they do. And those women are just as weak as those men. Yeah, you know what? Actually, Prince of Presence, I think that, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna like show the whole car. Like, I'll just show the seat and the seat belt, and that's it. I'm not even gonna show what kind of car it is, or like the little emblem, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that because they will try to, man, I ain't got time for it, even though y'all know that you have to do house protections and car protections. Like, make sure that you guys are doing protection for your car, because you'll have a brand new car and end up having to replace the engine because I'm telling y'all, people will hex everything that you have, or they'll try to. And I don't like the inconvenience of it all. I don't like being inconvenienced. So I always strike back against these people very viciously. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you do something to prevent it in the first place, that you'll be fine, because that old boy he's gonna have a heart attack or a stroke when he sees me driving. They gonna be over there praying I crash and everything. I mean, it is, they are really gonna go ham. They act crazy. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. We're not gonna do that until next month. I can't actually, when we're gonna do that, we're gonna set up all of the Halloween decor just after the fall equinox, which will be on September the 21st. Not really going to be having any group rituals, but I will be doing work for people. That's a very powerful time to manifest. I want a Halloween tree. I'm going to show y'all. I was actually looking this stuff. I look up arts and crafts. I actually don't like talking about and discussing people that are broke. We're doing it right now because we want to let these people know how much power that they don't have. Y'all see that? That's a Halloween tree. So you can actually do Halloween trees, y'all. This is my favorite time of the year. We know that they gonna be hating, but I'm gonna play one more song before we go. They gonna really, I think they gonna start vomiting. And you know what? Somebody sent me, shout out to the person that sent me this gif of old girl. Like they replaced like the Exorcist girl's face, Linda Blair, with this one chick's face. She gonna be throwing up green, trying to sacrifice pigs and stuff. They are just, oh my God. I actually want to get one of these though, guys. Now, of course, the outside of my house is going to be decorated. I already have some Halloween decor. Halloween decor is actually not that expensive. You can go to Dollar Tree or either Kroger and clean up. Kroger's they usually have a lot of stuff, or you can order it. I say if you do it in advance, you can just start ordering stuff. So right now, y'all need to start ordering y'all fall decor and stuff and y'all Halloween stuff. But really, what we really celebrating right now is Christmas. And they can't stand it. We are covered in gold and silver glitter. Yes, that's so like I'm gonna do Easter trees, I'm gonna do a Halloween tree, and then of course a Christmas tree. So we just gonna always have a tree. Always. Okay. I did a cherry blossom tree, a lit up cherry blossom tree, but um I'm kind of throwing around the idea of using a real tree. Okay. I'm throwing that idea around because it's, I usually like, because to be honest with you, I need to buy a new Christmas tree. Okay. I have one, but the cats messed up. I don't know what's up with these animals, y'all. We're gonna have a very good old time. Okay. That's just all it is to it. And we're gonna be singing our Yuletide carols and stuff. They're gonna be very angry because they don't like the holidays. They be like, "You stupid! You're celebrating the slavery and white supremacy." They try to tell us that like what? So if we have money to celebrate the holidays and eat and prosper, we're celebrating white people. So only white people know how to manage. So this is kind of ignorance that we're dealing with right now. that's why that's why old girl like him, because she got her foot on his neck. She's like, foot, neck, foot, neck. That's you, huh? He be trying to get you involved, like he's embarrassed about the Oh my God, y'all. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Y'all fucking me up over here. It's hilarious to me. Like, why do y'all make me laugh so much? And like literally, I feel like underneath it all, like just knowing some of the people that I fucked with back in the day, like it's all a practical joke anyway. So why even think, like, but he's the only one, this guy, as he sits there in a dusty basement. As he sits in that basement, he's really the one suffering. It's so sad. Like, I wish everybody well too. You know what I'm saying? All the babies. I want to make sure, like, literally, like with Jacob, what we've been doing is we've been watching stuff like um Home Alone, Christmas movies. You know what I'm saying? And just that, hey, y'all can sit up here and tell y'all kids not to believe in Santa Claus if y'all want, but y'all fucking up. That's all I'm saying. And y'all better leave them cookies out and cookies and milk out for Santa Claus, okay? You better leave that stuff out because otherwise the Grinch will show up. I think Santa Claus is AKA Claw Neck. Now, some of y'all may or may not agree with that, but it kind of, you know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense because the Grinch is like the demon of poverty. The Grinch that stole Christmas. And it makes sense that this person always, every year, everybody on YouTube has to go through his depression. He freaks out. He's stalking people. It's gonna get worse as we get closer to the holiday. We're gonna all come on here with our eggnog and stuff. And like I plan on getting like a fuzzy all-in-one nightgown. You know what I'm saying? Like some fuzzy pajamas. Make sure y'all get y'all fuzzy pajamas for the kids and stuff too. Okay, and like y'all eggnog and stuff, and like y'all hot chocolate, and you just kind of snuggle in your beds and stuff, and there's not water coming in through the window and crickets and stuff, and you're sitting there like you're just cozy, you know, next to your fireplace or your fire pits. Yeah, that's for some reason, you know, the Grinch that stole Christmas wants to literally steal your Christmas from you. They don't want you to have all those things. You know, you'll be your Christmas tree will have like two sprigs on it and shit coming up. Goddamn. You have the tiniest, brokest Christmas tree. Don't we like to have expensive gifts under the goddamn tree? We did the cheap gifts when we was broke. We started buying one expensive gift at least for everybody that we loved. Here, I'll get you a watch. I'll get you a pair of shoes. I'll get this person a new tie. You know what I'm saying? And for me, the reason why I celebrate Christmas is because I love to give. Oh my God, I got so much planned for y'all, my channel. And he gonna try to show up in the chat, the Grinch. That was the Grinch in the chat. It's scroll up some. That was the Grinch. He gonna take them damn leaves off. Oh my goodness, y'all, it's a trip. So anyway, y'all, hey, let me just tell you something. When women like me make statements the way that we make, especially when we speak about certain things that's happening in our family, you know, we're not putting down everybody. So a lot of you men that are doing right by your family, you may be being a little too hard on yourself because some of these men don't do anything. I mean, they think that being a father is getting their sister to buy a coat every 5 years. Don't judge the women. Some of these men are just pieces of crap. Yeah, the Grinch. But Christmas, magic, same thing. Christmas is a pagan holiday, actually. Originally, it's a pagan holiday. Hello? Are we not getting down to the nitty gritty of the situation? It's a pagan holiday. In fact, that's why we put a star on top of the street, on top of the tree, because it represents the Northern Star. What's the Northern Star? I got a couple of songs I'm going to play before we go. We're going to play this one first, get y'all going for real, because the power of music, I'm starting to kind of lose my voice. I need to go get me some coffee, drink some water. Okay. This is so romantic. I'm talking about Christmas time, baby. Wow, wow, yeah. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all, that's mean. We ain't gonna do that. I know I'm mean.
Children laughing, people passing, need is time to smile, and on every street, corner you
Okay, y'all, I know y'all want to hear the song, but I was looking at this. I would put grave tombstones down there too. Now, I like to carve my pumpkins. I usually, before Halloween is over, I done carved about 20 pumpkins. I want to have a lot of pumpkins. We're going to have a lot of pumpkins. They are just going to be sick to death when they see all of our little art projects. They're going to hate that. Hey, listen, no. Okay, so listen. Okay, so a lot of people think that pumpkins are expensive. They're not expensive. You can get them from Walmart for like $3 or like $4. You can get the big ones for like $7. I have a huge front yard, and I've got to have enough pumpkins to be in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about how large my yard is. I have a huge front yard. And so I'm not only going to have the inside of the house decorated, I'm also going to have the outside of the house decorated. So it's going to like literally, it's going to be a Halloween extravaganza over here. I'm not even joking. And I'm going to make sure that on Halloween night, we're playing loud Halloween music for the trick-or-treaters so that they can come and just really get the Halloween experience. So like, I really want to spend a lot of money on Halloween this year, not just Christmas, okay? Because I think this is important because the kids, you know, they deserve to have that fun. And so I am Glenda the Good Witch. I'm going to be giving out candy, and I want the kids to have a safe place to come and get their blessings, and they can come and say trick or treat, and they'll get their little treats, you know? I love Halloween, and I hate people that try to ruin Halloween. They suck. Those people that are trying to ruin Halloween suck. We're not letting you ruin Halloween this year, damn it.
My name is Aaron, and I would like to say, have a Merry Christmas and God bless you. My name is Tony, and I would like to say,
yes, Mr. Ace 269. Yep, we actually, what we do. Okay, what we do is we take the pumpkin seeds out of them and we roast them. So yeah, we do use the inside of the pumpkin. But I usually like to get like 5 at a time, and I start to get them like early in the month. Like I'll get a set of pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns are not just there for decoration. They actually scare off a lot of goblins and goblins. Goobly gobblies. In fact, we should put some pumpkins out there right now. You got a lot of goobly gobblies out there, boy. They've been googling and gobbling and acting a fool. I'm telling you, And see, I actually, since I'm battling the spirit realm, like the same bad spirits that attack me on YouTube are the same ones that afflict my clients. It's the same damn spirit. Just that struggling, bugging, humming, and bumming damn spirit. And yeah, when you look at it in its face, it is living in squalor. So we're not going to make any mistake of that and model after that and hang around people like that. You know, we have a lot of giving to do. Like, I plan to give a lot back. I plan to give a lot. Like, I swear to God, this Christmas is going to be about giving. And sorry y'all, I'm hungry and thirsty, and I've got some stuff I got to deal with. But I'm about to order me some McDonald's right now. I'm in a biscuit mood. I need some fat because I had some baked chicken the other night. You know, baked chicken don't have a lot of fat in it. I need some carbs. Yeah, the blue pumpkin or purple for disabled children. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll do that too. Because I love to give out candy. Last year I wasn't able to. Hey Tora, Lulu. Hey Lulu baby. How you doing? Um that's what it's all about. People that don't celebrate, they're usually very selfish, evil, diabolical people. They don't want to give nobody nothing. That's why they never receive anything. I know I'm going to be receiving a lot of blessings. I receive blessings every single day. You know? And that's because I've worked hard, you know? But now I don't necessarily have to work so hard, and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not work to me, you know? Yeah. Um, you know, making candied apples and stuff and caramel apples, you know, that stuff is fun. I take joy in that. When I'm cooking for my family, I'm not doing it because I have to do it. I'm doing it because I'm joyous about it. I would never put that kind of energy into my food. That is where the nourishment starts. So there's a lot of us that have a love for that. We're not doing it because we're forced to do it, or because we have to be shamed into doing it. And we're celebrating. And I'd like to do some bobbing for apples too. To be honest with you, what I'd like to do is throw a Halloween party and invite a couple of exclusive people. That's what I'd like to do. And, tell them to bring the kids and stuff, and we'll have treats and stuff for the kids, because that's normally what I do at Halloween. I get very nostalgic about Halloween. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. This stuff that I'm burning is making me cough because something is clearing out. We're clearing out stuff. I'll never forget my grandmother's neighborhood, and I travel back there whenever I want. I remember being a kid, right? And so we would go trick or treating, right? Dress up. Yes, I love apple crisp. I love anything with apple. I love apple pie is actually, apple cobbler is actually my favorite dessert. So yeah, I definitely do love apples. But going back, it's giving me this nostalgia. I never forget this tree that was down the street from my grandmother's house, like, because we would just walk for blocks and blocks. And see, back then our parents were not scared. Like I was like 10 or 11 years old, man. All the kids would just walk for miles and miles, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we would be in a group, you know what I'm saying? But these days you don't do that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know, you know, fucking Krusty the Clown is out snatching up kids. So, you got to make sure you have a responsible adult that you can trust with the kids these days. Seriously, they got to have a chaperone these days. And I think it's important for everybody in the neighborhood to get together and make sure that they watching these kids. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, um, the block would like it would get dark, like it was street lights out. But like it was so scary because it was these trees and stuff, and like it's crazy. So I get very nostalgic, and I have a lot of good memories from back in the day. I do too. I love that time of the year. It just makes, I don't know, at a time where it seems like they're always trying to scare us around that time, and it's a lot of scary stuff, you know what I'm saying? It seems like I feel the safest around that time. Well, first of all, Halloween now, Mr. A6269. Halloween is actually now it represents the witch's holiday. So Halloween is the witch's new year, actually. So we have a new year coming up. So that's why right now we're kind of celebrating Christmas because it's kind of all like mixed up, you know what I'm saying? So this is actually the witch's new year, Halloween is. But I've always loved Halloween from a kid. So my favorite thing to do, like if it rains, which I prefer for it to rain on Halloween. Now that's not necessarily what the kids like. So like I like to personally watch scary movies and curl up by the fire. And I like for it to be kind of cold outside and just have a blanket and just watch like my favorite old movie or just do whatever. You know how you do, because I have my way of going into my very, very safe place where I'm tucked away. So I love to do that. And over here in Georgia, for some reason, it usually rains on Halloween, which that's why I love it over here in Georgia. But over in Kansas City, it gets windy, like where I'm from. So it just kind of gets really cold outside. And so I actually like cold weather. Okay. I actually like cold weather. Like, for example, I would love for, I don't know, I like living in Georgia, but I think that what I would like is to have like some kind of vacation property in a place that's cold. Like, I wouldn't mind having vacation property at a place where I know I can go and just get snowed in for a week. Of course, I wouldn't want to do that alone. I wouldn't do that by myself. You know, that's something that's probably I can see myself like that's why I'm not in a hurry to get married, but I'm kind of ready to just get on with it because I'm ready to have everything that I want because I like living in Georgia as a foundation, but I would like to have a vacation property that I can go to every year to get away, kind of where it's kind of cold because I actually like cold weather and I like rain and wind and stuff. Sometimes it can be very grounding, but I don't know. I'm one of those strange kind of eccentric people. Sometimes, I've been meditating to stuff like this lately. I'll show you. And I highly suggest it. For real, I didn't finish the song though, but a few good men. I think that it was too much, but it's too much for them to handle, y'all. But this is what I like to meditate to, especially, and I've already been doing it. They have a lot of amazing ASMR and as well as meditation videos on here. Y'all better. No, I'm not joking. I like their hash browns, Jen, Goddess of Light. I like their hash browns. They've got pretty good. So y'all see all the. I like snow. Okay. Are y'all feeling me? Okay, let me see. Maybe y'all wouldn't like that. What about this? Are y'all feeling me right here? Okay. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Okay. Or y'all, is anybody else feeling me? You gotta be able to feel me though. A lot of people that ain't feeling it, they like, what is she talking about? She's stupid. She don't realize that Christmas is a pagan holiday. It's like, yeah, I do. That's why I celebrate. They are so silly. Oh my God, y'all can't tell me y'all ain't feeling this. Like, this is the ultimate right here. This is why this one came up first. It just makes you just want to be all cozy. And I don't be wanting to, I turn into a hermit. Don't bother me with that crap. Ooh, check this one out, y'all. So y'all better utilize these. These are really good, y'all. I be floating away on a fantasy. Like, people be thinking that I be over here. Hey, y'all ever imagine what y'all enemies be doing? What they be sitting there? You know what I'm saying? Your enemies be sitting at home biting they nails and stuff, nervous, sad, angry. And you gotta find a way to just float off into, and see, I do teach meditation classes, y'all. I do. You have to have the ability to do that. You know what I'm saying? So meditation is important, and a lot of people really don't know how to meditate. They're totally lost on that. And just the power and the art of manifestation, very, very powerful. A lot of people that haven't figured that out, that's why they running around hating. And they think that we worried about them, which absolutely makes no sense at all. Okay, and yes, I do plan on having my house lit up like this for Christmas. Yes, I do. There's a couple of different options that people have if they want Christmas lights on their house. And there's actually more eco-friendly options of doing that too. Even using solar technology. But yeah, so I think that when you, at some point, when you start to figure out how to manifest what you want, because they already know during the holidays, I got the house that I want. Ain't nothing stopping me. They would love for me to be evicted. Like, y'all don't even realize, y'all. Like, these people be doing too much, is what I will tell you. They over there fantasizing about me being evicted, wondering why they don't have a place to live that's decent of their own. So I get what I get because I created with my mind. So everything that I want, even though of course you're not going to manifest that shit all at once. Yeah, absolutely. I practice esoteric healing all the time. That's what I do for a living for people. Huge G erection. Really? Somebody is funny. Oh yeah, they have something called Christmas in the Park where I'm from in Kansas City. Um, but I always was so irritated. I never hardly went because it was always so much snow and ice. Kansas City is not necessarily a bad place to live, but it just, it's kind of like, you got to get some distance sometimes. But um, I really enjoyed growing up in Kansas City because, like, of course, my grandmother had a fireplace. My grandmother reminds me of the goddess Hestia. She has the same energy. But ice storms, I remember ice storms in Kansas City. And they're gorgeous. It's beautiful to look at. Not even just blizzards, but for me, I think that it was way too much kind of, too many, being stalked, by the baby daddy and stuff like that. And he definitely was stalking me all over the place. It was absolutely ridiculous. So it's kind of difficult, you know what I'm saying? I think it's easier to make it in a warmer climate. If you are in a colder climate, if you're in that kind of danger, because that is danger. That's dangerous for a woman to have a crazy man, sneaking around on his tail all the damn time, like a lizard. And we got to speak out about it because there's so many women that have went through it and went through a lot. And then also they try to prevent those women from finding a decent man. They want to try to stop another man from doing for you what they can't do, or and it's not, they're telling you they can't. That's why they always saying that they can't. You'll never hear Jamila saying that she can't. Unless I'm talking about them, I can't do it with them. But other than that, the things that they can't do, and see, I would love to have this as a vacation home. Just something really, really rustic and grounding. I love stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So, with the lantern and stuff, you have that natural light up in there. That fireplace is going to heat up that whole room. So, it's one of those things to where, you have to build your own bookshelf and find your way. That's how I manifest. But if you are constantly upset, got anxiety, it's difficult to manifest. So, like, for example, like okay, here's the one thing that I can tell you. I do money work for people. Okay, people come to me to get money work. But here's the one thing about it is that for some reason, people think that witches are not supposed to be wealthy. So there's a lot of people out there that when they think about a witch, and there's even some people that try to act like, oh, I'm a real witch. I don't even have a place to live. See how organic I am? And it's kind of like, but when you think about it, a lot of the people, your lawyers, your doctors, your nurses, it's a lot of people that practice witchcraft. They just work regular jobs. So why do they act like we don't know? Everybody has the right to manifest what they feel that they have the capability of manifesting. At whatever stage in their life that they're at. This is pretty. Oh, y'all know that is, look at how dewy and glowy it is. That is so pretty. I never thought about putting Christmas lights on the floor. Have y'all ever thought about that? And look at that. That's so cute. Oh, look, there's a cat. Okay, this is amazing. I'm going to have to save this one. I'm gonna save this one in my little thing. This is nice right here. I just noticed the cat sitting on the recliner, but this is nice with the wood underneath the thingy. That's nice. Notice how the red seems to pop out, and I think that these are all colors. You guys need to start doing things in advance. I know that I used to I started Christmas shopping in October. And you know what you guys should do? Y'all should start buying stuff for Christmas and putting it up. Because let me tell you something. Your intent and the action that you take is so important. And you got to quit paying attention to people that ain't even people that cannot manifest what I've manifest. They do not. I'm going to tell you what it is at that moment. Not saying that they can't ever do it, but I'm sorry if you're still playing those same kind of games with people. But in reality, in order for you to truly manifest the things that you want, you have to attract those energies to you. You have to determine and decipher what you allow in your aura or in your spirit or in your chakras. Okay? You also have to have the willpower to do it. But willpower doesn't necessarily mean, you know, what you think it does. Wow, that cat is kind of spooky. Did y'all see it disappear and then it reappeared? So you got to have willpower. And you have to, what I can see in the background also, there's a reason why we buy houses with fireplaces. So, this is the energy of Hestia, Hecate, a lot of the other goddesses. This is the hearth and the home. Actually, when I pulled cards, I pulled a couple of oracle cards on myself. I actually pulled the hearth card, came up. Okay. The energy of fire. You should be meditating to stuff like this. Or here's a good one, the root chakra ones. Guys, I use this one all the time. See, you can tell people that don't utilize what they're supposed to. And, I think that backing it up with a candle. So if I'm doing work for you, please, by all means, utilize what I'm talking about. This one right here, as soon as you start getting attacked by the demon of patriarchy, you need to look at stuff like this, okay, for your solar plexus. Your mana pura. You see what I'm saying? So even when I'm doing work on myself, please make sure that you're meditating and that you utilize these videos, especially if I link you some videos and stuff. Make sure that you're using them because believe it or not, just the crackling of fire is very powerful. Okay? Very, very important for you to be the change what you want because before you can manifest anything. Oh, yeah, I love fireplaces. When I buy this house, I want to put a fireplace up in my bedroom. And I think they're also very cozy. I like cozy, you know. But I've got a lot of furniture that I have to buy. And so the way that I manifest what I get is definitely through meditation. But the problem is that is when you are being demonically attacked, it's kind of difficult to meditate and to focus and to really go deep into meditation where you need to go. It's difficult. Okay, it's a lot easier said than done. But I've always, for me, like since I was a kid, I've always fantasized about the lifestyle that I wanted. And even though, it seemed like to me, people around you, that's why I always look at at your surrounding environment. Yes, it does. It's very purifying. It's very purifying. And I use fire all the time with my work. In fact, it's very therapeutic, just sitting in front of my fireplace and burning a fire, like because I actually, where's that video? This one right here, it's really nice. Okay, just the sound of the fire. Those were all of the petitions from the clients that I've worked with. So I do quite a bit of work for people. Okay, those are not my all my petitions. Those are clients as well. Look at that. It's a lot of petition and a lot of orbs. And so I normally burn my petitions sooner than that, but for some reason we were holding off. Very cleansing. So that's the reason why we utilize fire in our magic. And you know what other kind of fire you can use to do magic with? Your fireplace, just burning a log. It exactly, exactly. Just burning a log in the fireplace and just you know what? I kind of enjoy the fact that right now there's not a TV in my living room, and I'm actually thinking about just putting a bookshelf in there because books are very grounding. And I actually, I've been thinking about, in this technological world, with the ebooks and not ebooks, but yeah, ebooks and also audiobooks. But I think it's important to have a bookshelf. So I want to get a nice bookshelf. Yeah, I think that that is what I would do. Like, I kind of want to go and get some, like, I want to go to like a spa retreat. That's really, really, really what I need right now is a spa retreat. And, just to get a massage and relax. And I definitely would know how to turn my phone off. I would have my phone turned off completely. You can't reach me when I go on vacation. That's one of the reasons why I ain't had one because I always got somebody trying to reach me. I would love to go out off the grid at least for a week or two. Look at those orbs. Yeah, fire is a very, out of all of the elements, fire is my favorite, but all of them are. We need fire just like we need water, just like we need air, just like we need earth. But fire, for some reason, is very grounding. A lot of y'all that have anxiety, you need to burn something in your fireplace or either get a fire pit. It really helps. Because I'm ready to take a nap now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to eat and take a nap and probably sit here and let the TV watch me. I think I'm going to watch some American Horror Story, though. So I like being a witch, though. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. you know, and all of the cliche stuff. You know, I am very cliche. I have the mole. And my mole is real. It's not a fake mole. It's a real mole. I've had this mole in my chin since I could recognize myself in a mirror. So that is some magic, honey. We ain't gotta pull no magic tricks. That's all the magic you need right there. I'm just like that night that I did that, y'all just don't know what I manifested after that. I'm gonna scrub the bottom of my fireplace. I don't know what that little brown stuff is right there. Hey, I don't know what that is. Boy, you can see the orbs just appearing and reappearing. I just saw some just come in and out in a line. Sometimes when I go back and rewatch this stuff, I see stuff that I didn't see prior. Like about right there, you can see something appear and disappear. You see it? That was obviously an orb. And it wiggled a little bit. Right there. Did y'all see it? Let me slow it down. Y'all know that we can slow these videos down. See it? It's right there right now. Did y'all see that orb? See? That's all I need. That's all I need to see to know that magic is real. That's all the confirmation I need. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't even notice that one. You can see all the other orbs in the video, but that one just seemed to be kind of special because it seemed to, I don't know, it seemed to be, it was like a message. Like I got a message from that. Did anybody else get a message? Do y'all ever get messages from orbs? That orb carried a message with it. It had almost like a tail on it. This one is for there was another one. If you guys saw it, there was another one that appeared. Now this is when my flash went out because my phone was like on 15%. But now you can see faces. There's a face right here with a blindfold over it. Look like a face of a woman with a blindfold over it right here. Christmas lights. You know what, guys? Normally that doesn't happen. Like I know that it's dark and the camera is really picking up on it, but why did the lights show up like that? Like this entire video was nothing but An extremely powerful manifestation of magic is what it is. Right there, look like a butterfly or like a something. Y'all see that? Okay. After seeing something like this, I think people tend to take it for granted. People tend to take the smallest things like this for granted, and they start to doubt their own magic. So I think that's really up. I saw the tree of life. Did y'all see it? Look at that. That's a lot of power. It looks like a vortex that got open. So why would why would Jamila ever need to experience any feelings of self-doubt? You can't. Oh fuck, y'all. Y'all, what the hell is wrong with me? I can't believe that y'all wasn't seeing all of that. Okay, let me show it to you again. I forgot that I had stopped my camera or the share screen. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was sharing that whole time. Y'all like, we can't see it. I want to see the miracle. Here we go. I'll show it to you again, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you want to look over in this area is where you'll see this really very obvious orb that just appears out of nowhere because some people could argue that it's dust. Okay, some people could argue that it's something else. Okay, but this particular orb. Tell me what message y'all got from it because it was obvious. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I thought I was still sharing screen. Maybe the Grinch shut it down because I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did. Maybe y'all saw me do it, or maybe I subconsciously did it because I thought I was still sharing. Okay, here it comes. It's coming up right here because I had slowed it down a couple of times too. Okay, it's gonna come up about right in here somewhere, guys. Okay, right here, about right here, y'all. Keep watching. And I've got it slowed down a lot, so that's why it's taking so long to get to it because it's only like a 2, 3 second. Okay, here we go, right here. You know what? Do I need to go back some more? No, I don't. Hold on, y'all. It's coming up. Okay, here it's coming up right here, y'all. See that? You see that orb right there? See it? You saw it again. It almost had like a tail on it. It wasn't a perfect circle. It was like it looked like a slinky kinda. You can really see it when you slow it down. Okay, see that? It comes up right after that fire jumps out because the fire is going to jump out and then you're going to see it over here on this side where the mouse is pointing to. So right here is going to be a see how it jumps out? Now that was a fire orb. Did y'all see the fire orb? And y'all see how it was another orb that preceded it right here? That's why I have a tendency to videotape this stuff and watch it. When you go back, you can see a lot. So this is gonna pop out right there. See, it went out and then that one went through there. Now another thing that I was showing you guys is when my flash went out. I'm gonna show y'all that too. I mean, there's all sorts of orbs. So the point is that the orbs, in my opinion, they're messengers. They're bringing messages. There's a message encoded in that you can get, and it only takes a couple of seconds. So what it was for me was confirmation. Okay, and see, people and your enemies, they do want to remind you of when you may have been at a weaker point of your life, but as long as you know that you have grown and progressed, you know, you don't have to experience any feelings of self-doubt. So now we be ready to see Christmas lights right now, y'all, because I'm gonna lose my flash. And it's slow. Let me kind of speed it up a little bit because it's slowed all the way down. Something as simple as this, you know, when people watch this video, there were some people that probably got it and some people that didn't get it. They didn't understand the power behind this particular thing that I did. And you can even see it. Let me make sure the camera is still sharing. You just saw 3 sex spirits, really? Or y'all silly. Okay, let me go back. So right here is where I lose my flash, and that's when it gets really interesting. So you can see faces. Right here is where a face of a woman appears with a blindfold on, right here. There's a face right here. Here's another face that really, you see it? And it burned for at least 10 minutes. This is client work and then some of my work. I just burned all my petitions together. You know, I was kind of getting on myself a little bit about taking so long to burn them, but I believe that spirits did this on purpose. Look at that. It looks like a butterfly. Look at that. So I could see an opening in the side and it created some kind of vortex. I'm about to show it. That's why. But why does it look like that? What message is the spirits bringing to us about this? Tree of life. Y'all see the tree of life showed up? Hold on, I'm gonna pause it for that one because it shows up right here. Tree of life. See it? Very obvious. Now that looks like an embryo. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first looked at it, what I thought about was embryo, for real, or womb. That's kind of actually what the womb looks like. But yeah, it's something, and then it also did start to carry on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It started carrying on the, likelihood for some reason because I was just shifting the papers around because I wanted it to burn. But it started showing like the Baphomet or some kind of like the shape of the woman's uterus or something. Like, because why does it start to carry on that, you know, it's definitely a fireball. I didn't know that I had did that close up like that. I guess I must have missed that before. So you can't see like what you're seeing to me is like fire orbs because I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Like when I captured it, I was just like, this is insane. And also the way the camera seems to be picking up the colors. Definitely very powerful work that I had been doing. So those were all petitions. I had took like those were the petitions that I had been doing over the past 3 months at least. So it's quite a few of them. So anyway, for me personally, with that, you know, I think mainly the reason why people's spells don't work when you're doing them yourself is because you don't really believe in yourself and you don't really believe in your own power. For me, I stay believing in my own power just by looking at stuff like this. And of course, we know that the haters, we're going to go and unearth the thumbs up and the thumbs down. So I've been doing this a little bit at a time. But of course, they were here to, be on the thumbs down. You see, you know, so it just, I think that the whole point, but a lot of y'all are smart. We got 20, well, I upvoted it too, but we got 21 upvotes. So, of course, I'm going to thumbs up my own work. But yeah, lots of orbs was in this video, a lot of them. Like you can just see them all up and through this video. And so a lot of those orbs, I said herbs, a lot of those orbs definitely do represent some kind of message. And what I was getting from that, and it kind of looked like a crater at first, just literally, yeah. So I had a lot of fun making that video and recording it. And, it was really nice. I enjoy what I do. That's the whole point. You're supposed to enjoy what you do. You ain't supposed to hate life and you ain't supposed to hate what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be enjoying life. So it's so difficult for so many people to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing two men and one woman next to you. Really? Ah. Yeah, you know what? I didn't see all of this until I actually looked at it. So, for me, Akiba Afro Dance is in the chat room projecting. Hold on, somebody's projecting. So, yeah, you must be seeing what's next to you, honey, not me. Sorry, you gotta go. Yeah, that was just weird. That was just a weird moment. So anyway, guys, I will see y'all later. Love and light, peace and blessings. Okay. Um, so there will be a fireball. Okay, because I have a lot of fire spirits. That's the reason why I work with fire a lot. I got a ritual right now that I'm about to do for a client. As soon as I eat, I'm gonna get to, get this finished that involves 9 7-day candles. So, understanding the energy of fire and how to work with it and how it can literally transform your life. That's what fire represents, transformation. Okay. It represents transformation. So, these energies that we're dealing with, at no moment should you ever work with an element. For example, if you work with any deity, they can, because a lot of deities can represent earth, air, fire, water. Yemi Ya represents water. She does. She represents water. Okay. And, other, deities can represent north. Okay. So understanding and actually really connecting to the elements is very important. But I feel like people don't really understand deeply, like inside of them, because they're always looking at the external. So that's when you have to go deep and you have to go internal and realize that these elements were created by you, by your mind, body, and spirit, and what they can do for your body, for your being, for your presence. So this is something that when people discover that about themselves, you're going to have people that are freaking jealous. And the reality of it is that jealousy and envy can affect people if you let it. I wouldn't give a damn. I'd sit up there and live high on the hog and wouldn't give a damn about what somebody else thinks about it. So, and a lot of them will try to make you feel bad, and because you're getting what you get. Now obviously I've increased my power since 2015, but you got people that want to go back to 2005, 1997. uh when they want to take you places where you've been and you've progressed, but that is because that person is weak. They have to focus on the things that I guess make you weak, but don't those things make you stronger? I certainly believe that a lot of the struggles that we've all had have been very similar, but instead of making these people stronger, they got weaker. So that's why they always have to take you or try to put you in a weak place. And it's up to you to not allow them to do that. And also being nervous and scared, that is being taken to a weak place. That means that somebody's trying to scare you, and fear ain't never did nothing for nobody. That's why it's important to listen to the solar plexus chakra music. It's important to use fire candles, red candles. You can use any color, but as long as it's a candle, you don't even have to use a candle. You can use other things. You can use a lamp. Okay, people use oil lamps. I actually had a couple of them, but those are good for in case the lights go out or something. And you know what I'm saying. So, but candles are good because they represent earth, air, fire, and water, and so it's almost like as opposed to doing a bonfire. Because to be honest with you, what we prefer to do is bonfires. Fire is you can get burned on it, but it's one of the quickest ways. You know what I'm saying? And sitting around waiting, I don't believe in sitting around waiting on nobody. I don't sit around and wait on nothing. Okay, and if you sitting around waiting on somebody to validate you, waiting on somebody to I don't know, I guess sometimes in their mind, like for example, they think that you're waiting on them to validate you, and you're not. And that's the reality of it. And weak men that prey on women, well, we all know what their problem is because they can't compete with other women. I'm sorry, with other men. So men that prey on women, you're especially weak and at the bottom of the totem pole because you attack women, because you're not strong enough to attack another man. Well, first of all, you're not strong enough to not attack anybody because you're unhappy and miserable, which says a lot about you. And if they were standing in any kind of real power, if they were standing in it, would you have would they be having that conversation with you? And we all know what the truth is, so this is not up for debate. We're not going to suddenly make weak, disenfranchised men. We're not going to allow you to stomp over a woman to get there. You're just not going to do it. And you're not going to actually do anything to harm that woman and her family, and we'll make sure of it. So all y'all women out there that are going through discrimination, we got y'all back over here. Okay, what we do over here is real magic, tried and true, and works. So, especially if you are a current client, you need to be expecting for your stuff to move. And if you're not, I don't, you need to contact me, get at me. Okay, if it hasn't moved yet. But it's like I tell to people, the clients that are enthusiastic about it, the clients that, that get it, you know what I'm saying? Those clients that just trust, their stuff seems to manifest faster when they have trust and when they have faith. Those of you that don't, y'all stuff take forever and a lot longer than what y'all have been told that it's going to take. And I'm sitting up here looking at you like, what the hell? So, when we get confirmations like that, I want you to take it. Okay. And if you feel like there's more that you need to be doing on your behalf, then take action. For example, if I do a crown of success ritual for you, you need to go with that crown of success ritual and you need to get what you need to get. You need to take action because that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to motivate you. It's going to motivate you to push yourself to, lift that limitation off of your thought process. And that is what you need to hear. You don't need to hear somebody in your ear talking about a WIC or a food stamp card. Y'all need to get up out of that. If somebody talking about that, hey, even if you still own it, don't listen to them. Because how the hell how you gonna ever get up out of that when you listening to people that are still doing that and literally harassing and attacking people that ain't got to do that and trying to figure out why they can't find their way about that damn darkness and why they can't find the light. Okay. I will see y'all later. Peace and blessings to you guys. I had to come back from the computer because I came upstairs. I got to sage the upstairs of the house, but it's not because two men and a woman is standing by me. Like, I really honestly think that these people want to be psychic so bad that they just see what they want to see. When you expect to see something that may be negative, that's all you're going to see. When you change your expectations, and I'm going to let all of y'all know that everybody's expectations of me need to be very high. Okay, 7 days a week. I'll see y'all later. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. I will. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get one of them biscuit sandwiches and put me some grape jelly on it and enjoy me a couple of them hash browns because I need some fat and I need some carbs. So I'll see y'all later. Love and light. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. Bye bye now.